Welcome to Wonderland Weekly, hosted by Toronto Ty. Now sit back and have a wonderful week.
Hey everyone, Toronto Ty back here at Canada's Wonderland once again for another exciting day, and it is a very special day because it is the annual American Coaster Enthusiast Roller Coasters event here at the park. It is always such an amazing event. I haven't been here since 2019, so it is going to be a lot of fun. You get a lot of food, you get ERT, of course, and a Q&A with park management. So always a lot of fun and lots of stuff to show off. So I'm going to stop talking right away so we can get right into it. Just wanted to take a moment to point out that the Hallo Boo-tique is back again this year. Really love that the park does this seasonal store here, replacing the locker room. Okay, this is really awesome. They've got some like bones and stuff in the background, and then some projections of hands in the front. So yeah, the bones in the background, those are real. Well, not real bones, but you know, real props. This is a really cool effect. I loved it. That's fantastic. For my first plate of breakfast, then I got pancakes and eggs, as well as, toast or bread at least, and fruit. But for my seconds, then I just went back for bread and fruit because I'm weird. Well, this is different. An archway with lights has shown up for the relocated Skeleton Crew show. The park has the park used to have Skeleton Crew in this location, but last year then it was over in Medieval Fair with definitely an expanded act. So it seems like they're going to have the same sort of expanded act here, which is very nice to see. But this archway, I don't believe that was in Medieval Fair, so it's going to be interesting to see how the show turns out this year. Over here outside of Lazy Bear Lodge, then they have covered up the base of the fireplace here on the giant sign. I assume that they will get that ready as soon as they can, but it's just not going to be immediate. But the more interesting thing to me is under this little overhang, it's, I guess, a condiment station. Interesting. I kind of wondered, based on the concept art, if that's what it was going to be, but it's interesting. I don't know. It's on wheels, so I guess they can like bring it inside at night or whatever, which might be nice. But very interesting. Over here under Vortex's first drop, just getting a look at the fencing surrounding it, and it looks like it is all done now. Very nice wooden fence there, and with the posts sticking up so high, I have to imagine that the park will be putting like barbed wire or whatever, probably running through those posts, just as an extra measure of security and safety. So very much appreciate that. And we do have spiders, which I really love seeing these spiders. I'm not a huge fan of spiders, but the only kind of unfortunate thing, other than what happened to these people, is that it's a bit harder to see Vortex. Over here at the entrance to Oktoberfest, then we do have the Steam Whistle van. Very cool to see that. Really love this event. But there's just been so much other stuff going on that I didn't really get to experience it as much as I feel like I normally do. But I really do love this event and love that it comes back every single year. It's so popular. I don't really know why other parks don't do this more, because it is such a great event. Over here at Riptide, it appears that the restraints for the ride have all been removed, so I'm not sure. I have not gotten any sort of confirmation that Riptide will be closed for the rest of the season. It definitely won't be open for Haunt, but that is nothing new. And we also have this stage out front, which I believe will be used for the Day of the Dead festival that will be taking place here in Medieval Fair every night during Haunt. Very, very excited to check that out. And yeah, this will be used for some of the authentic performances. Very, very interested to see how everything works out with this new element to the Haunt event. Well, it seems that we will be saying farewell to the Sink the Jerk game that the park has had here in Arthur's Bay for the past while, because yes, it does appear to be Inferno taking over here based on that giant devil face, and also the park map saying it shows that it's going to be here on the water. So yeah, very, very interested to see how that fire-related show works on this wooden structure in the middle of Arthur's Bay. I'm not saying anything, but very, very interesting to see like this stage setup here, as well as these steps, and I do imagine that they will be having basically the same, a lot of the same sort of stunts as in past years taking place here. But we'll have to wait and see, because this is very, very exciting to see it in a new location. Here for lunch, then I got a hot dog and chicken with mushrooms and fries and a burger and pasta salad, or pasta salad, I don't care which way you say it, and potato salad and soup. They also had other stuff, but I thought that maybe this would be enough for me. All right, I just got out of the Q&A a few minutes ago, and oh my goodness, absolutely love that Peter takes the time to answer some our sometimes ridiculous questions about super nerdy things that the average guest probably doesn't really care about. Really appreciate his time and his candor with some of his responses. And the fact that he stuck around afterward to answer additional questions, just really fantastic. So huge props to him, and we learned some fun stuff. I'm going to be posting a video of the full Q&A, I think, very, very soon. But in general, then like some of the highlights, questions that I asked revolving around Snoopy's Racing Railway. So current plan is to have it only go around once, but it will have 7 cars, which is very, very good. Capacity concerns are concerns. Yes, and also interesting that the park does not currently plan to operate Snoopy's Racing Railway during Winterfest. I really didn't expect that. I expected that the park would want to open it and that they would be able to, but interesting that that's not in the plans. But Tundra Twister, then there is that possibility. So we will see what happens with that. If it does end up opening, then I feel like the park will have to invest a lot in making that pathway be like a full attraction during Winterfest, which I am definitely in favor of. So we'll see what happens with that as well. But overall, my goodness, I love those Q&As, and I will have the whole thing posted hopefully very, very soon. Over here on the path to Planet Snoopy, then they do have a lot of the Camp Spooky signs and decorations set up, including, I believe, this new one, a giant, like, inflated jack-o'-lantern face. I really, really love that. That is excellent. Over here next to Woodstock Whirlybirds, just looking through the trees, and it feels like it's already a little bit not quite as dense, but it might just be that this one tree is not looking the healthiest. Peter Switzer did confirm that Snoopy's Racing Railway will be located tucked behind Lucy's Tugboat, Yeah, I was holding on to hope, but oh my goodness, yeah, it is definitely starting to be cleared out back there. That looks very open. But yeah, no, it is going to be good. So I imagine that the entrance will be here. I'm going to throw up a graphic right on the screen illustrating where I believe the coaster will be placed exactly, and yeah, how the layout will be, including the queue and all that. Yeah, I don't know. It's just an idea. All right, I am over here by the entrance to Dinosaurs Alive, or the former entrance, and yep, the park has definitely started construction on Snoopy's Racing Railway. You can see a bunch of orange markings back there, but yeah, lots of, I believe these are the fence posts all along here for the themed fencing, but also this fencing on this side, as a lot of it has been taken out. So yeah, progress, and also yes, this tree has an orange ribbon, which I believe marks it for removal, as well as that tree back there. So yes, the Snoopy's Racing Railway will be taking shape here over the next few months, and I am very excited to be watching the construction of it, as sad as it may be for me. But I did just talk to a family who they were wondering what any future plans were for this area, and so I let them know, and they are very, very excited for the coaster. So that is really, really great. It proves that this is a great move, and yeah, families are going to love this coaster. All right, everyone, it is the end of an era. Lazy Bear Lodge construction updates are now done because Lazy Bear Lodge is open. Fantastic. I am really, really excited. I love this big mama bear here right at the entrance. It is a great photo op. And yeah, you do have the one payment area through here. I did take a walk through here earlier, just to check things out before I started filming and getting all confused and whatever. Yeah, look, you got the lumber there for the wood-fired grill, I think, and yeah, lots of stuff to look at in here. Oh my goodness, absolutely love the paneling there, the wood blocks. I don't even know what to call it. The giant mural is really, really stunning, and yeah, love this bench in front. Absolutely love the bar here, and I did ask, and these apparently will be drinks that will be served here, but they are not ready yet. So soon, one of them I think they said won't be ready for this year, but yeah, it will be ready soon-ish, probably. You've got a bear up there. I am naming this bear Pooh Bear because it's got a bucket of honey. Yeah, that is amazing. So yeah, that is Pooh Bear, definitely. I'm gonna have to come up with my own nicknames for all of these if the park doesn't release what all of their names are. But yeah, you got this guy up here. Oh my goodness. You got this one over here. Fantastic. And yeah, the queue is man. This is already such a popular location, which is fantastic. People are really embracing this and exploring it. It is great to see that kind of admiration for something that the park has worked so hard on. And look, you got these two bears here. Oh my goodness. You got this one up here. I don't even know what he's doing. Oh, he looks so cute. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you do have these canoe lantern lighting fixtures here. You got this bear hanging from the rafters. You got this giant polar bear, not giant, but polar bear painting. You've got the fireplace right there. You've got the French doors, which are open, wide open. That is great to see. You've got wooden tables and chairs. You've got washrooms over here, along with these decorative signs, which look very, very nice, and reference, some of the park's existing rides here in Frontier Canada. So yeah, lots of them over here. Oh my goodness, so much exciting stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna take a break to just get a different angle on some things and probably show off the lower level. So they have already closed off the lower level for the day, but so can't really show that off, unfortunately. But you do have this bar seating on either side of the staircase, very, very cool, and an extra little seating area over here with some bench seating along there. A lot more of that is in the lower level, and I believe this is the elevator, which is necessary. I believe. So yeah, and you do have French doors here on the ends here. So I believe during Winterfest, and the park will not be able to. That we won't be able to walk through here, obviously, but that means that we will have to walk around to get onto the balcony level here. But the balcony looks absolutely amazing, and yeah, they do have the lower level. They've got it chained off at this point in the night. It was open earlier, but I imagine that was just something that they hadn't really got into yet. But yes, and yeah, fantastic views of Yukon Striker and Vortex, and oh my goodness, this is just so beautiful. I love it, and watching the fireworks from here, you know, assuming that the umbrellas don't get in the way too much, this is going to be absolutely amazing. This will definitely be one of my favorite spots for the rest of 2022 as I watch the eventual construction of Tundra Twister right in that spot there. I am so very, very excited to watch that and just to enjoy the view here at Lazy Bear Lodge. Okay, I know I got a ton of food at the as part of the ACE event, but I couldn't leave today without getting one quick meal from Lazy Bear Lodge. And oh my goodness, okay, we got beef brisket, we got a cornbread jalapeno muffin, and potato wedges on the dining plan. Very, very cool. I am very excited to try everything else. Everything out, but also everything else at some point. Yeah, this looks great. All right, I finished up the beef brisket. Still have the potato wedges and the cornbread, jalapeno cornbread muffin. Yeah, everything is really, really tasty. My only thing is the portion size. It doesn't seem to really match the price point. But if you have a dining plan, then this is, you know, this is a fine meal. Not a full meal, but a fine meal. Well, Lazy Bear Lodge is now open, which is super exciting. Yeah, it is exciting all on its own, but also wanted to point out that there are now these lampposts here on this side patio. So yes, these 3 lampposts were not here last weekend, so and it was quite dark on the patio here. So yeah, very, very cool to see that being brightened up here. And yeah, no, it is looking very, very nice. Obviously, it's also probably going to be a little brighter once the fire pit actually opens or is finished. And but overall, it's looking good. Well, as the park wraps up the first official day of Lazy Bear Lodge proper, then yeah, it is yeah, getting close to the end of the video, and you all know what that means. It is time for trivia time. Yes, and so for this week's trivia time, I want you to let me know in the comments below. Wonder Mountain once had a walkway that, yeah, I got to kind of experience today, which was very, very exciting. Yeah, not the whole thing, obviously, but there's very good reason for that. And yeah, so the question is, what was the last year that the Wonder Mountain walkway and the observation deck at the top of the mountain was open? If you can let me know that in the comments below, I will give you a shout out in my next video. And a huge shout out to FaZe G and Deo Tai1, who both correctly stated that Lucy's Tugboat was the 3rd ride that opened back in 2010. Great addition to the kids park, and yeah, it's been that long since since something was added to the former bedrock area. Then yeah, finally something else going into that space. Very, very cool. Well, that'll about do it for this week here at Canada's Wonderland, and oh my goodness, what a busy day. This was absolutely amazing. I just want to give so much thanks to Peter Switzer for taking time out of his very busy schedule to talk with us, and also want to thank Ace Online, and specifically Ace Canada, because they did a lot of the work organizing this event. Speaking of organizing the event, thank you to Canada's Wonderland for putting this event together, making sure that everything did actually happen. Yeah, they gave us, this is always such an amazing event, and the park did not disappoint this week. Getting that mountaintop tour, oh, so fantastic. Really love that. But not just that. It was, yeah, getting the Behemoth walk back. That was fun. And, there was some stuff that wasn't part of the ACE event that was still amazing today. Namely, Lazy Bear Lodge is open. Oh my goodness, it looks so beautiful. I love it. I feel like I'm gonna get my next, 30 meals at the park from that location. And yeah, I'm very happy to see how popular it appears to be already. Yeah, just overall, my goodness, that restaurant is amazing. But then there was also meeting new friends, catching up with old friends that I haven't seen in so long. So yeah, it really was just a fantastic night, just absolutely phenomenal, and I am already looking forward to next year's event, where we will hopefully be getting ERT on Snoopy's Racing Railway. I feel like that's I feel like there's a good chance that will happen, but until then, no, not until then, until next time, as always, have a good one.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, comment with anything you'd like me to cover in the future, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and support me on Patreon so that I can visit more parks and create more wonderful videos.